Deuteronomy 6:6. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the post of thy house, and on thy gates. And it shall be when the Lord thy power, thy God, Ahiah, shall have brought thee into the land which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities, which thou buildest not. Right? Now, what I wanted to magnify when it says, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be at frontlets before thine eyes. Back then, the law was what? Scroll. So there's no need to have it like that anymore, because the Most High made the word efficient. It's in a book now.
Right.
Right? So we don't have to do what the so-called Jewish people do when they be putting things on them in phylacteries and law and all that. No, the book was done for us. And this is the frontlets before our eyes now, the Bible. Right? Now, what I've noticed is that also in dealing with the Bible, with it being frontlets before thine eyes, we have to look at also the translations that preceded what King James had access to, like the Septuagint. When you read the Old Testament, you must read the Old Testament with the Septuagint. Okay, the Septuagint. It depends on how you say it, all right? But these are the original 70 that was translated from the Hebrew into the Greek, so that the Greeks could actually learn and understand our people. It's a earlier translation of the Old Testament, and it'll give you a more defined meaning on certain precepts within the King James. Not that the King James don't have the authority, but you have to realize what King James used for the Old Testament. Okay? He used the Hebrew fragments without using the Septuagint, you understand? And some of the fragments he had wasn't as dated as the Septuagint translation, okay? I like to put these things out there so that brothers and sisters can have the resources with the actual books before our people no longer have access to them. And it's coming. They've already transitioned everything to the computer on purpose for efficiency, but they're doing it on purpose. It's really a book burning going on right before our eyes. What's going on? They're overpricing all the books that would set us free and give us understanding, and they're relegating us to a control mirror through your computer, and you're reading through your computer, which is not the same spirit of vibration than you being by yourself with your word, turning your pages. It's an entirely different spirit. It's a book burning. So I like to put a lot of references out there so that brothers and sisters can get access to books, knowing what they're going to do. They're going to shut it down, right? So make sure we all get a Septuagint, right? All right, we're going to fly through these so that